Okay, so this time we're going to work backwards. I want to go ahead and finish up the inequalities while the inequalities are still fresh in our head. So let's do 16, 18, and 20, okay? So 16, on 16, we have W minus 18 is less than negative 10. Okay, so on this one, Rose, how would you do this one?
I'm not too sure.
You want the W by itself, right? But on this side, we have W minus 18, but you want the W by itself, so you need to get rid of the negative 18. So how would you do that?
Plus 18.
I would plus 18 on both sides, exactly. So I would plus 18 on both sides. Now this 18 and this 18 would go away. I end up with W. And on here I have negative 10 plus 18. What would that be?
28.
Huh?
28.
Okay, so you have negative.
It'd be 8.
Huh?
It'd be 8.
It would be 8, right? Because this is the same as 18 minus 10. 18 minus 10 is 8, right? So you have 8. Do I have to switch the inequality?
No.
No, I do not, right? Because the only time I do that is when I multiply or divide by a negative number, right? So here you go. You're done. In one step, you're done with that, right? Good work. Okay. So that's how you do 16. Okay, let's do 18. And on 18, we have negative 3a minus 6, negative 9. How would I work this?
You would add 6 to both sides.
I would add 6 to both sides, exactly. And the reason being is I want this by itself first. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to have negative 3a. And I have negative 9 plus 6, which is what, Paul?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. And I don't have to switch the sign. So what do I do next?
You times negative 3 on both sides.
I would divide negative 3 by both sides.
Sorry, divide.
Negative 3. So negative 3 and negative 3 goes away. I have only a left. What is negative 3 divided by negative 3?
Positive 1.
That'll be 1. Now what do I have to do?
Flip the inequality.
I have to flip the inequality because I divided by a negative number, right? So this here is going to be your final answer. All right, good work. Okay, so 20. I have 2c minus 5 less than negative 21 minus 2c. Okay, so I want to gather the c's together first, all right? So I have a plus 2c here, a negative 2c here. So let's go ahead and add 2c to both sides. Then over here, I'm going to get 4c minus 5. 4c minus 5. Over here, I have negative 21. And we're adding, so this and this goes away. So this is what I have left over. So now I have 4c minus 5 is less than negative 21. So I want to get rid of the 5 because I want 4c by itself. So I'm going to add 5 on both sides. This goes away. I end up with 4c. Negative 21 plus 5 is going to be negative 16. So I end up with 4c is less than negative 16. Now to find out what C is, I just need to divide both sides by 4 because I want to get rid of this 4. 4 goes away, I have C. And on this side, I have negative 16 divided by 4. So I have a negative number divided by a positive number, which means it's a negative number. So I'm going to have negative 4. But since I divided by a positive number, I do not need to switch the inequality. And this is going to be my final answer. Okay? So we've done all that, which means that we are now left with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right. So let's go ahead and do number 12. I'm going to do number 12 and 10. Okay, let's do 12 and 10. And actually 8, okay? So let's do 12. I have 16p plus 8 is equal to 2 times 8p plus 4. Okay, and on this one, let's do Lissandro. Lissandro, have I picked on you yet? Lissandro, how am I gonna do this?
2 times 8p,
Let's do 2 times AP first, exactly. And I'm going to get what?
16p,
16p,
and then 2 times 4 would be 8.
8. So I'm going to end up with 16p plus 8. Okay, so what's the next step?
Subtract 8.
Okay,
from
subtract 8. Subtract 8 on both sides. 8's cancel out. I get 16p is equal to 16p, right? Because this goes away.
Yep.
What do I
And
have now?
then you just divide 16.
Divide by 16 on each side, I get p is equal to p. When is this going to happen?
Huh?
When is this going to happen? P is equal to P.
And no solution, I think.
No, so this will happen any time, right?
Uh-huh.
So any number works, correct? Because if
Yeah.
P is equal to 1, that means that 1 is equal to 1.
Yeah.
If P is equal to 3, I get 3 is equal to 3.
Mm-hmm.
P is equal to 1,000, I get 1,000 is equal to 1,000, right? So this works
Yeah.
all the time. So any number would work, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Kind of a trick question there, but you handled it well. All right, so that was number 12. Now let's do number 10. I have 2n minus 6 is equal to negative 8n plus 14. And let's see. Let's pick on Pastor. Pastor, how would I work this?
Let me just write it down on the paper.
Okay.
Will you do 6 on each side?
So I can add 6 on each side. Okay, let's do that. I add 6 on each side. Oh, 6 on each side, not 16. 6, right? So this 6 and this 6 will go away. I get 2n negative 8n plus 14 plus 6 is 20. So what's our next step?
You'll do 20 on each side.
If I do that, then I just move the 20 over here. Nothing really happened there, right? I want to combine these. So I want to get rid of one of these. Which one do I want to get rid of?
The 8.
All right, so let's add 8n on both sides because I have a negative 8n here. Add 8n on both sides. Then over here, this guy cancels out. I just have the 20 left over. And on this side, I have 2n plus 8n, which is 10n. So I end up with 10n is equal to 20. What's our next step?
You'll divide.
Divide by 10 on both sides. This 10 cancels out. I have just n left over. What is 20 divided by 10?
2.
2. So that's your answer. Your answer is 2. Okay? Good work. All right. Yeah, let's see if we can do number 8. 8 is -6 3x plus 15 is equal to 18. Okay, so let's have Elijah do this for us.
Would you start by multiplying -6 by 3x and 15?
Okay, so what do we get first?
-18x.
Negative 18x. Then -6 plus 15 is?
Is that 9?
Negative 90. All right, negative 90 is equal to 18. So what's our next step?
You would add 90 on both sides.
Add 90 on both sides. Good work. I end up with negative 18x is equal to 18 plus 90, which is 108. What's our next step?
You divide by -18 on both sides.
So I'm gonna divide by negative 18 on both sides. So this and this goes away. I get 8 is equal to -6. Okay, -6. 108 divided by 18 is 6, but it's a positive divided by a negative number, so it's going to end up with a negative number. So -6 would be the correct answer. All right, good work. So that leaves everybody with 2, 4, and 6. So those seem to be easy enough. So I'm going to leave those to you guys. So from here,